What about now? Should be now. Should be sound now. What I said after. Still no sound? There should be sound.
Live in their showrooms for 30.
Okay. Alhamdulillah. All I said is that we're on page 252 from Surah Al-Ra'd, ayat number 26. And as I said, this is a short surah. It's only got 2.5 pages left. So we'll be in Surah Ibrahim today, inshallah. Bi'idhnillah. Tayyib. Yesterday, we had a word that we were trying to figure out its meaning. Qita'un mutajawirat, ayat number 4. It said neighboring tracks. And one of the listeners sent in a definition about what a tract is. The word tract, we also know, is a piece of land, but for whatever reason, it just didn't make sense to us what is meant by this here. And so a tract, and it was my mistake just not putting 2 and 2 together, that in Arabic, qit'un, for instance, in Kuwait, it means a block. There are blocks of land or plots of land. So neighboring plots, neighboring blocks of land. And the scholar of tafsir, they say, I went and looked it up, what is the meaning or what is the benefit of mentioning this here? Because he's talking about neighboring plots of land, and then there are grapes and crops and date palm trees, some having 3 trunks and some having 1. All of them are given water by one, are giving them one water. They're all given to drink by one water, yet they have all of these different qualities. They say here regarding the earth, which has qita'un mutajawirat, those neighboring tracts or neighboring plots of land, says meaning from the signs is the perfection of his capability, or his amazing or wonderful capability, and his being able to originate and to make things, meaning Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and that he subhanahu is the doer of what he wants by himself. So he made the earth into different pieces of land in its colors and in their sizes and in their types, in their natures, and what they are able to grow in them. So for example, this one is good. It has good fresh soil, and you can grow in it, what benefits the people. And this one has a soil which is rough and salty, and you can't grow anything in it, along with the fact that they are right next to each other, right? Along with the fact that they are right next to each other. So this plot of land may be good for corn. This plot of land is good for spinach, whatever. Different plots of land right next to each other. Yet they are some good for planting, some not good for planting, some good for planting some things, some good for planting others right next to each other. So this was the point there. And alhamdulillah, we were able to find something to help us understand it. Let's start, inshallah. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. Allahu yabsutu. He, here it says yabsutu ar-rizqa. Yabsutu, he stretches, he increases the provision. Limen, li, for men, whoever, yasha, for whoever he wills. Wayaqdir, wayaqdir here, yaqdir means to straighten, to tighten, to restrict. How does yaqdir, which comes from the word, the same thing as qadar, the same thing as, qadar, and so on, which we've translated as before, measurements, and so on. Here, yabsutu, meaning he gives it, and he's not counting it. Wa yaqdir, meaning he is counting it and restricting it. So he gives only so much. Yabsutu, he increases, he lets it go, he lets it open. What yaqdir, meaning he decrees a certain amount, right? And it's, a lot of times he says he gives without measure, without count, without taking it into account, without counting it. Here he's counting it, meaning he's only giving so much. وَفَرِحُوا, and they rejoice, they are happy. Bil hayat dunya, at the life of this world. وَمَا الْحَيَاةُ الدُّنْيَا, and what are rather not. The hayat dunya is not. Ma here is not. Fil akhirah, in comparison to the akhirah. The life of this world is in comparison to the akhirah, the hereafter. Illa, it is not except mata. It is not except enjoyment. There is some enjoyment there. That's it. وَيَقُولُ, and he says, الَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا, those who disbelieve. لَوْلَا, why not? If not, why not? أُنزِلَ عَلَيْهِ, if it was sent down upon him. Ayatun, a sign. مِنْ رَبِّهِ, from his Lord. قُل, say. إِنَّ اللَّهَ, indeed Allah. يُضِلُّ, he sends astray, he misguides. مَنْ يَشَاء, whomever he wills. وَيَهْدِي, and he guides. إِلَيْهِ, to him. مَنْ أَنَابَ, whoever turns to him in repentance. Anaba, turns to him in repentance. الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا, those who believe. وَتَطْمَئِنُّ قُلُوبُهُمْ, تَطْمَئِن, meaning to be at rest, to be calm and tranquil. قُلُوبُهُمْ, their hearts. بِذِكْرِ اللَّهِ, those who believe, their hearts are at rest. بِذِكْرِ اللَّهِ, with the remembrance of Allah. Allah, behold. بِذِكْرِ اللَّهِ, with the remembrance of Allah. تَطْمَئِنُّ الْقُلُوبِ, the hearts find rest. You don't have to drink wine and listen to classical music to wind down. Rather, بِذِكْرِ اللَّهِ تَطْمَئِنُّ الْقُلُوبِ, with the remembrance of Allah, the hearts find rest. الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا, those who believe. وَعَمِلُوا الصَّالِحَاتِ, and they work righteous good deeds. طُوبَى لَهُمْ, طُوبَى, here's the translated as delight or bliss. It also means, it is also a word used for paradise in general, and it is also used for a tree in paradise whose shade is, due to its extreme size, its shade is huge. They say like 40 years riding a fast horse on it, you still wouldn't past the shade of this tree. Tuba lahum. Tuba liman amanu wa amilu salihat. Tuba is for those who believe and do righteous good deeds. Wa husnu ma'ab. Wa husnu, and beautiful or good. Ma'ab. Ma'ab is a place of return. Kadhalika, like that. Likewise, thus, arsalnaka, we sent you, fi ummatin, into a community, qad khalat, it had went away, it had passed away, min qabliha, before it. This hat referring to ummah. Ummamun, communities or nations had passed away before this nation. Litatluwa, we sent you. Why did we send you? Li, in order to, so that, tatluwa, so that you could recite, alayhim, upon them or to them, alladhi, that, awhayna, that which we revealed, ilayka, to you, wahum, and they, yakfuruna, they disbelieve, bir-Rahman, they disbelieve in ar-Rahman. Qul, say, Huwa Rabbi, He is my Lord. La ilaha illahu, there's nothing worthy of worship except Him. Alayhi, upon Him. Tawakkaltu, I have placed my trust. Upon Him, I have made Him my wakil. Wa ilayhi, and to Him, matab. To Him is my return in repentance. Like the word tawbah. Walau, and if, anna, that, Qur'anan, if that is a Qur'an, suyirat bihi, suyirat, sayyar, to move, to move about, suyirat, to be moved, bihi, with it, al-jibal, mountains, aw qutti'at, bihi, or qutti'at, qutti'at meaning to be cut up, bihi, with it, al-ard, here it says to be cloven asunder, meaning to be turned over on itself. Oh, or kullima bihi al-mauta, kullima, to be made to speak. Kullima bihi al-mauta, if the dead were made to speak with it. Bal, nay, rather, lillahi al-amr, lillah, to Allah or for Allah, belongs to Allah, al-amr, the matter, the decision, jami'an, all of it, meaning all of the decision, all of the affairs up to Allah. Afalam yay'as, yay'as means to despair. Afalam yay'as, I don't know why it says known here. Have not then those who believe yet known that Allah had willed. Yeah, afalam yay'as. Yay'as, to despair. Lam yay'as, to not despair. Did they not despair? Alladhina amanu, those who believe. And law yasha Allah, that if Allah had willed, lahadan nas, then He would have, la is for sure, surely, hadan nas, He would have guided the people, jami'an, all of them. Wala yazalu, yazalu means to cease. La yazalu, not cease, and it will not cease. Alladhina kafaru, those who disbelieve will not cease. Tusibahum, tusibuhum, to hit them, to befall them, to strike them. Bima sana'u, due to what? Bima, because of what? Due to what? Sana'u, they did. They manufactured. Qari'atun, Qaria, a strike, a disaster, will not cease to strike the kuffar. Oh, or tahullu qariban. Oh, tahullu, or it will settle. Qariban, close. Min darihim, close to their houses. Hatta, until ya'tiya, it comes. Wa'adullah, the promise of Allah. Inna Allah, indeed Allah, la yukhlifu, he does not break, he does not contradict, go against al mi'ad, the his promise, that which is promised. Walaqad, and indeed, istuhzi'a, istuhzi'a here, it was mocked. Bir rusul, basically, many messengers were mocked and made fun of. Min qablika, before you. Fa'amlaytu, fa'amlaytu, so fa'amlaytu, I slowed down, I gave them respite. Amlaytu, I gave them respite, I slowed things down, I didn't rush the punishment. Lilladhina kafaru, I slowed down the things for those, li, for alladhina, those who kafaru, they disbelieved. Thumma, then akhadhtuhum, and then I took them, I snatched them, I seized them. Fakaifa, so how? Kana, how was it? Iqabi, iqabi, how was my punishment? My torment. Faman, is a question. Fa, so, men, whoever. Is it then huwa, he, qa'imun, the one who is qa'im, he is standing, he is over, he is upright. Qa'imun ala kulli shay, here meaning the one who qa'im, who he looks over, stands up over everything, meaning he's the supervisor of it, he's taking charge of it. From this you get the name Ibn al-Qayyim, right? Ibn al-Qayyim, the same name, Qayyim. His father was the Qayyim of al-Jawziyah. This Qayyim al-Jawziyah, it was a school or something like that. He was the superintendent, the Qayyim al-Jawziyah, and he was Ibn al-Qayyim. He was the son of this superintendent. وَهُوَ قَائِمٌ عَلَى كُلِّ نَفْسٍ, he is in charge of every soul. Bima, regarding what, or about what, kasabat, about what that soul earned. Kasabat. وَجَعَلُوا, and they ascribe, they make, lillahi, they make for Allah, shuraka, they make for Allah partners, they ascribe partners to Allah. Qul, say, sammuhum, sammu, name them, sammu, meaning name them, give me their ism, their asma. Am, or tunabbi'unahu, tunabbi'una, you inform, you all inform, or do you all inform him? Bima, about what, regarding what? La ya'lam, what he doesn't know. Fil ardi, in the earth. Am, or bidhahirin, or what is apparent. Min al qawl, from the words, from speech. Bal, rather, nay, zuyyina, it was beautified, it was made fair seeming. Lilladhina kafaru, li, for الذين, those كفروا, who disbelieved. مكرهم, their plot, their plan, their scheme was beautified for them. It was made fair seeming to them. وَصُدُّوا, and they have been blocked. Not saddu, and they blocked, right? That they blocked the people from going to Masjid al-Haram or so on, but suddu, they were blocked. They were hindered. An sabil, they were hindered from the path. وَمَنْ يُضْلِلِ اللَّهُ, and whoever Allah sends astray, whomever He misguides, فَمَا لَهُ, فَمَا, so then no, there is not, lahu, for him, min had, any guide, min, any, had, guide. Any questions or concerns? Lahum, for them, adabun, punishment, torment, fil hayat dunya, in this worldly life. Wa, and la, certainly, truly, surely, adabul akhirah, adab, the punishment or the torment of the akhirah, the hereafter, ashaqqa, it's more difficult, it's harder, more severe. وَمَا لَهُمْ, and not, ma, not, lahum, and there is not for them, they do not have, min Allah, from Allah, min waq, min waq, they don't have any waq, any protector. This is the same word as taqwa, min waq, wiqaya. They don't have anything to protect them from Allah. Mathalu, mathalul jannati, the likeness, the example of al jannah, paradise, allati, which, wu'ida, is been promised, not wa'ada, but wu'ida, passive, it has been promised. Al muttaqun, those who have taqwa. Tajri, it flows, it runs, min tahtiha, from underneath it. Al anhar, rivers. Ukuluha, its food, ukul, from akala yakulu, its food, its provisions. Da'imun, are forever, they're eternal. Wa dhilluha, as well as its shade. Wa dhilluha, and its shade, meaning, and its shade is forever. Tilka, that, uqba, that is the end, that is the final destination. Alladhina, of those who ittaqaw, those who have taqwa. Wa uqba, and the final destination, the end of al kafirin, of the disbelievers, an-nar, is the fire. Walladhina, and those, ataynahum, we have given them, atayna, we gave, whom, we gave them, al-kitab, the book, yafrahuna, they are happy, bima, with what, unzila ilayk, unzila was sent down, ilayk, to you, wa min al-ahzab, and from the groups, ahzab, the plural of hizb, right? And min al-ahzab, and from the groups or the parties. Men is who, someone who, yunkiru, he rejects, ba'dahu, he rejects some of it. He rejects it because it is unfamiliar, right? Kul, say, innama umirtu, I was commanded, or I was ordered. Innama umirtu, I was only ordered, I was only commanded, and a'bud Allah, and that a'buda, I should worship Allah, wala, and not ushriku, and not associate partners, bihi, with him. ilayhi, to him, ad'u, to him I call, to him I supplicate, wa ilayhi, and to him ma'ab, to him is the return. As a side note, Sheikh Abu Salah, he says this ma'ab is the word that the people of the book got wrong, referring to Allah. That this word ma'ab, Allah is the ma'ab. Allah is the one who you're going to return to. You're going to return to him. He is the ma'ab, right? And he says that they got this wrong and they confused this word and it became ab for them. And so they started calling him father. But the real word that they were having is that he is the ma'ab, the one who they return to. وَكَذَلِكَ, and like that, likewise, thus, أَنزَلْنَاهُ, أَنزَلْنَا, we sent it down. We sent down who? It. We sent it down. حُكْمًا, as a judgment, as a rule. عربيًا, in Arabic. وَلَا in, wa and la emphasis in, and if, and indeed if. Ittaba'ta, if you followed. Ittaba'ta, if you follow. Ahwa'ahum, their desires. Their ahwa, their desires. Ba'da, after. Ma, what. Ja'aka, after what came to you. Min al-ilm, from knowledge. Ma laka, there is not for you. You will not have. Min Allahi, from Allah, against Allah. Min waliyin, you won't have any. Min, any. Wali, any protector, any friend, any ally. Wala waq, and nor. Wala nor waq, any protector. Again, from wiqaya, taqwa. وَلَقَدْ, and indeed, certainly, أَرْسَلْنَا, we sent, رُسُلًا, we sent messengers, مِنْ قَبْلِكَ, before you, وَجَعَلْنَا, and we made, لَهُمْ, we made for them, أَزْوَاجًا, we made for them wives, وَذُرِّيَّةً, and offspring, وَمَا كَانَ, it was, مَا كَانَ, it was not, لِرَسُولٍ, it was not for a messenger. And yatiya, that he comes or that he brings. Bi ayatin, he brings a sign. He brings an ayah. Illa, except bi idnillah, with the permission of Allah, with the leave of Allah. Likulli, for every ajalin, for every matter, for every term. Kitab, there is a book, meaning it's already written, it's already decreed. Yamhullah, yamhu, to erase, to blot out. Yamhullah, Allah erases, Allah blots out. Ma yasha, what he wills. Wa yuthbit, and he confirms, he establishes, he makes firm. Wa indahu, and with him, Ummul Kitab, is the mother of the book. With him is the mother of the book. Allahul Mahfuz. Wa in, and if. Ma, it's a negation. Nuriyannaka. Nuriyannaka. And if we don't show you. Ba'dalladhi, some of what? Na'iduhum, what we promise them. Or, so if we show you, we don't show you, or natawaffayannaka, or we cause you to die, we cause you to fulfill your term. Fa'innama, then it's only alayka, it's only upon you. Al-balag, to convey the message. Wa alayna, and upon us. Al-hisab, is the reckoning. Upon us is the accounting. أَوَلَمْ يَرَوْا. يَرَوْا, they see. لَمْ يَرَوْا, they did not see. وَلَمْ يَرَوْا, and they did not see. أَوَلَمْ يَرَوْا, and did they not see. And that we, na'ti, we come, or we give, al-ard, the earth, the land, nanqusuha, reducing it, min atrafiha, from its atraf, from its borders, from its edges. Wallahu, and Allah, yahkumu, he judges, he rules. La mu'aqqiba, there is mu'aqqib, meaning ta'qib, which is aqaba yu'aqibu, mu'aqib, taqib, means to come after something. And like in a book, it would be like someone said something and after that they commented on it afterwards. Or someone said something and then someone comes along and says yes, but not really, so they kind of make a comment clarifying or fixing what the one before them said. Here, mu'aqqib, there's no one who can go back and say anything or change anything or fix anything, li hukmihi, for his judgment, right? No one can go back and do anything and alter or fix or do anything about his judgment. Wahua, and he is sari'ul hisab. He is quick in reckoning, swift in reckoning, quick in taking account. Waqad, and indeed, verily, makara, they plotted, they planned, they schemed. Alladhina, those, min qablihim, those before them. Falillahi al-makr, so belongs to Allah. It is for Allah al-makr. This planning, this plotting, this scheming, it's for Allah. Jami'an, all of it. Ya'lamu, he knows. Ma taksibu, he knows what it earns. Kullu nafsin, every soul. He knows what every soul earns, every person. وَسَيَعْلَمُ, and they will know. The scene for the future. سَيَعْلَمُ, they will know. Al-Kuffar, the disbelievers will know. Liman, for who or for whom? Uqbad dar, for whom is the final home? Who is the end, the final dwelling place? وَيَقُولُ, and he says, الَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا, those who disbelieve. Lasta, you are not. Lasta is a negation. You are not mursalan. You are not someone sent. You are not a messenger. Qul, say, kafa billahi shahida. Kafa is sufficient, is Allah. Shahidan, as a witness. Allah is sufficient as a witness. Baini wa bainakum, between me and you. Wa man, and who, indahu, and who, indahu, he has ilmul kitab, knowledge of the scripture. With that is the end of Surah Al-Ra'd, and we enter into the 14th surah. Surah to Ibrahim. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. In the name of Allah, Ar-Rahman, the full of mercy, Ar-Rahim, the one who bestows the mercy. Alif Lam Ra. And again, these broken letters, these letters which are individual, not in words, the same letters that Allah uses to make this Quran, or the Prophet would use to make this Quran, as you claim he's making it up and fabricating it, then you use them It's a challenge to the kuffar to bring a book similar to it. Kitabun, a book. Anzalna, we sent it down. Anzalnahu, we sent it down. Ilayka, to you. Li, so that, in order to, tukhrijan nas, tukhrija, so that you can extract, you can bring out, you can take out an-nas, the people, min al-dhulumat, from the darknesses, ila nur, to the light, bi-idhni, with the permission, with the leave, rabbihim, of their Lord, ila, to sirat al-aziz, the way of al-aziz, the way of the Almighty, al-hamid, the one worthy of praise. Allahu, Allah, alladhi, he's the one, lahu, it's for him, it belongs to him, ma fis samawati, whatever is in the skies, wa ma fil ard, and whatever is in the earth. Wa wailu, wail is a like doomed. Woe, translated as woe, but it's like doomed. Right? And it is also said that Whale is a valley in the hellfire. It's the name of a valley in the hellfire. So this valley, lil kafirin, is for the disbelievers. This doom, this valley in the hellfire is for the kafirin, the disbelievers. Min adhabin shadid. So woe to them. Doomed are they from min adhabin shadid, a severe torment, a severe punishment. Alladhina, those, yastahibbuna, they prefer, from hub, yastahibbuna, they seek, right? Something being mustahab, it is preferred, it is not obligatory, but it is preferred. Yastahibbuna al-hayat ad-dunya, they prefer this worldly life, ala al-akhirah, over the hereafter. وَيَصُدُّونَ, and they hinder, they block, an sabilillah, they block from the path of Allah. وَيَبْغُونَهَا, and they يَبْغُونَهَا, they seek for it, they seek it, iwajan, crookedness, meaning they want to make the sabil of Allah crooked. Ulaika, those, fi, they are in dalalin, they are in misguidance, in astrayness, I don't know. Ba'id, far, far away. Dalal and ba'id, they are in far or distant misguidance. وَمَا أَرْسَلْنَا, أَرْسَلْنَا, we sent. مَا أَرْسَلْنَا, we did not send. Min rasulin, any messenger. Illa, except, bilisani, with the language, qawmi, of his people, the tongue. The word used for language in the Quran is lisan. Right? You have the dictionary, lisan al-Arab, the language of the Arabs. Right? We might think of the tongue because the lisan means tongue, but here the word used for language is lisan. And then a lot of times when you're studying Arabic, it might say, for example, I'm just trying to think right now. A word might be said like this. This word is Jeddah, like the city in in Saudi Arabia. It can also be pronounced Jeddah and Juddah. All three are the same. This is a lugha, and this is a lugha, and this is a lugha. That's how you'll find it written in the books of language, Arabic language. Lugha is a way that someone else says that word. Whereas lisan is used for that language. Bi lisani qawmihi, No messenger was sent. We did not send any messenger except bilisani qawmihi, with the language of his people. Li, in order to, so that yubayyina, he can clarify, lahum, to them. Fayudillullahu, so yudillu, he misleads, he sends astray. Allah misleads or sends astray. Man yasha, whomever he wills. Wa yahdi, and he guides man yasha, whomever he wills. Wa huwa al-aziz, and he is the almighty. Al-Hakim, the all-wise. وَلَقَدْ, and indeed, أَرْسَلْنَا, we sent Musa, بِآيَاتِنَا, be with ayatina, our ayat, our signs. And akhrij, that akhrij, take out, extract, bring out, qawmaka, your people, min al-dhulumat, from the darknesses, ila nur, to the light. وَذَكِّرْهُمْ, and remind them. بِأَيَّامِ, remind them, be with or of أَيَّامِ, the days of Allah. Ayyam, days of Allah. Inna, indeed, fi dhalika, in that, la ayat, there, la is truly, surely, certainly, ayat, there are certainly signs. Likulli, for every, sabbar, everyone who is patient. And this sabbar is different than sabbar meaning full of patience. Shakur, full of thanks. Not sabirin, shakirin, but sabbar and shakur, meaning full of patience and full of thanks. Wa'idh, and when, remember when, Qala Musa, when Musa said, liqawmihi, to his people, Udhkuru ni'matallah, Udhkuru, remember. Here they say, call to mind, remember. Ni'matallah, remember the favor of Allah, alaykum, upon you. Idh, when, anjakum, anja, he saved, you all. He saved you all. He delivered you all. Min ali Firaun. Delivered is by meaning. The word is anja, anjaynakum. We saved you, right? Anjakum, he saved you. Min ali Firaun, from the people of Firaun. Yasumunakum, they were afflicting you. Yasumuna, they were afflicting you. They were trying you. Su al adab, with a evil torment. وَيُذَبِّحُونَ, they were slaughtering. يُذَبِّحُونَ, from dhabh, dhabiha. يُذَبِّحُونَ أَبْنَاءَكُمْ, they were slaughtering your sons. وَيَسْتَحْيُونَ نِسَاءَكُمْ, and they were giving or allowing your women to live, making them slaves. وَفِي ذَلِكُمْ, and in all of that, bala'un, is a trial, min rabbikum, from your Lord, azim, a tremendous trial, a great trial. Wa'idh, and remember when, ta'adhana, he called out, he proclaimed, rabbukum, like adhan, ta'adhana, mu'adhin, he calls out the call to prayer. Right? The adhan is the call. That's how it's translated. The call to prayer. Ta'adhana rabbukum, when your Lord called out, when he proclaimed. La'in, certainly if. Shakartum, if you're thankful, if you're grateful. La'azidannakum, then surely I will increase you. I will give you more. Wala'in, and if kafartum, doesn't mean disbelief here. It means basically rejection of, just like kufr is rejection of Allah, then here the kufr means the rejection of the blessings of Allah. وَلَئِن كَفَرْتُمْ, and if you are thankless, if you are not thankful, inna adhabi, indeed my punishment, la shadid, it is truly severe. وَقَالَ Musa, and Musa said, in takfuru, if you disbelieve, antum, you, وَمَنْ fil ard, and whoever is in the earth, jami'an, all together, فَإِنَّ اللَّهَ, then indeed Allah, لَغَنِي, he is rich, he is not in need of you, he's ghani, he's truly, la, this emphasis, لَغَنِي, he is definitely, truly rich, Hamid, worthy of praise. Alam ya'tikum, ya'ti, come. Ya'tikum, it comes to you. Lam ya'ti, did not come to you. Alam ya'tikum, did it not come to you? Naba'u, the news, the information. Alladhina, of those. Min qablikum, before you. Qawmi Nuhin, the people of Noah. Wa'ad, wa Thamud. Walladhina, and those. Min ba'dihim, after them. La ya'lamuhum, no one knows them. La ya'lamuhum, he does not know them. Illa Allah, except for Allah. Ja'athum, it came to them. Rusuluhum, their messengers came to them. Bil bayinat, with clear proofs. Faraddu aydiyahum. Faraddu, so they returned aydiyahum, their hands, fi afwahihim. They returned their hands in their mouths. They put their hands in their mouths. Waqalu, and they said, inna, indeed we, kafarna, we disbelieved. Bima, in what? Ursiltum bihi, ursiltum, what you were sent bihi, with it. Wa inna, and indeed we, lafi, we are certainly in shak, we are certainly in doubt. Mimma, about what or from what? Tad'unana, what you guys call us to, meaning the messengers. Tad'unana ilayhi, to it. What you guys call us, ilayhi, to it. Murib, murib, we're in doubt. We have raib, we're suspicious. قالت رسلهم, their messengers said, Afillah, is a question, fillah, in Allah or regarding Allah, about Allah, shak, is there doubt, is there shak concerning Allah? Fatir samawati, the cleaver, the splitter of the samawati wal ard, the heavens, the skies, and the earth. Yad'ukum, he calls you, he invites you, liyaghfira lakum, in order that he may forgive you, min dhunubikum, of your sins, wa yuakhirakum, and to give you, yuakhirakum, to delay you, to give you respite, illa, until ajalin musamma, until the ajal, a term which is musamma, appointed, named, a named time. Qalu, they said, in, meaning ma, negation, antum, you are not, illa, except basharun, you are not human, except human beings, mithluna, just like us. Turiduna, you want, you wish, antasudduna, you want to block us, you want to hinder us. Amma, from what? Kana, it was, ya'budu, what aba'una, what our fathers used to worship. Fa'tuna, so come to us, bring us, bi sultanin mubin, bring us a sultan, an authority, mubin, clear. Bring us a clear authority then. قالت لهم رسلهم. رسلهم, their messengers. قالت لهم, they said to them. In, meaning in negation. نحن, we are not. إلا, except. بشرون, we are not except human beings. مثلكم, just like you. ولكن, however, Allah yamunnu, Allah favors, Allah bestows His grace, Allah gives His bounties. Ala man yasha, to whoever He wills. Min ibadihi, from His slaves, from His worshippers, from His creation. Wama kana lana, and it was not for us. And na'tiyakum, that we should come to you, that we should bring you, bi sultan, any authority, illa, except, bi idnillah, with the permission or the leave of Allah, wa ala Allahi, and upon Allah, fal, this is a command, so let, yatawakkalil mu'minun, let the believers put their trust upon Allah. And here, Allah comes first, because people put their trust in a lot of things. But here we want you to, Allah is emphasizing for us, and upon Allah, let the believers put their trust. Wama, and what? Lana, what is for us? Allah, here, and la, that we do not, natawakkal, that we do not put our trust, Allah, upon Allah. وَقَدْ هَدَانَا, and indeed He has guided us. Subulana, He has guided us in our ways. وَلَنَصْبِرَنَّ, and we shall certainly be patient. This lam and noon, emphasis. And we will certainly, truly be patient. عَلَى مَا, upon what? آذَيْتُمُونَ, آذَيْتُم, you harmed. Na, you harmed us. Regarding what you harmed us, or how you harmed us. وَعَلَى اللَّهِ, and upon Allah, فَلْيَتَوَكَّلِ الْمُتَوَكِّلُونَ, then let those who place their trust upon Allah. قَالَ, He said, الَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا, those who disbelieved, لِرُسُلِهِمْ, they said to their messengers, لَنُخْرِجَنَّكُمْ, we will expel you, we will drive you out, we will get you out. Min ardina, from our land. Oh, or la ta'uddunna, or you will return. Ta'udduna, from ain waw dal, to return. Ta'udduna fi millatina, or you will return to, or certainly you will return to our way, our millah, our religion, our way. Fa'awha, so He revealed, ilayhim, to them, Rabbuhum, their Lord revealed to them. Lam and a noon mushaddada of emphasis. Nuhlika, la nuhlikanna, indeed we're going to destroy al-dhalimin, the wrongdoers. Wa, and again, there's lam and a noon. Nuskina, we're going to make you dwell. La nuskinanna, we're going to make you dwell. Surely we'll make you dwell. لَنُسْكِنَنَّكُمْ, we'll make you all dwell. Al-ard, in the land. Min ba'dihim, after them. Dhalika, that. Liman, is for whoever. Khafa, whoever feared. Maqami, whoever feared my position. Whoever feared maqami, meaning standing in front of me, feared my position. Wa khafa, and he feared wa'idi, he feared my threat. Wa'adi, my promise. Wa'idi, my threat. وَاسْتَفْتَحُوا, and they sought this fath, this victory. Whenever, when the Prophet ﷺ conquered Mecca, it was called Fath Mecca, right? Fath is a victory. Whenever you open a land, open it up to your ideas, your way of life. This is a fath. It's a victory, a conquering, right? The Treaty of Hudaybiyah is called Al-Fath, right? It's called the victory. It was a victory for the Muslims, the Treaty of Hudaybiyah. وَاسْتَفْتَحُوا, and they sought this victory. وَخَابَ, and they, here says, remained unsuccessful. They failed. Kullu, every Jabbar, everyone who was Jabbar, someone who forces someone, a dictator here, forces someone to do stuff. Anid, obstinate. Min wara'ihi, and from behind him, Jahannam is the hellfire. Wa yusqa, and he will be given to drink. Min ma'in, from water. Sadid. Sadid is boiling and festering. Right? Sadid is boiling and festering. Meaning, let me get a word here. Yeah, like pus. That's what it means, festering. Dealing with pus and stuff coming. It's it's disgusting, right? Ma and sadid, boiling and festering with pus. Yatajarra'uhu, he will sip it. Yatajarra'uhu, he will sip it. Wala yakad, yakad means almost. Wala yakadu yusighuhu, he will like almost not be able to swallow it. He will find difficulty. Wala yakadu, meaning, and he will almost not be able to yusighuhu, to swallow it. وَيَأْتِيهِ, and it will come to him. Al-maut, death. Min kulli makan, from every place, from everywhere. وَمَا هُوَ بِمَيِّت, but he will not die. مَا هُوَ بِمَيِّت, he is not someone who will die. وَمِن وَرَائِهِ, and from behind him. عَذَابٌ غَلِيظٌ, Adhab is a torment. Ghalid. Ghalid means rough and coarse. Mathalu, the example, the parable. Alladhina kafaru, of those who disbelieve. Bi Rabbihim, in their Lord. A'maluhum, their actions. Karamad, are similar to ar-ramad. Ramad, not ar-ramad here, but ramad. Ramad here, ashes. They're like ashes. Ishtaddat bihi ar-rih. Ar-rih is the wind. Ishtaddat bihi, meaning it blew on them. Ishtaddat, it was harsh upon them, was severe upon them. The wind was blowing them around severely, furiously. Fi yawmin, in a day. Asifun, in a stormy day. La yaqdiruna, they have no power. They have no qadr, no power. Mimma, from what or about what. Kasabu, what they earned. Ala shay, no power over of anything what they earned. Dhalika, that. Huwa dhalal, that is the misguidance. Al-ba'id, the far misguidance. The far astray. Alam tara, tara, you see. Lam tara, you did not see. Alam tara, did you not see? Anna Allah, that Allah, khalaqa samawati, He created the skies, wal arda, and the earth, bil haq, in truth. In yasha, if He wills, yudhibkum, yudhibkum, He will do away with you. Yudhib, yadhab, go. Yudhib, to be gone away with. Yudhib, to make some, to be gone. Yudhibkum, He will go remove you. He will do away with you. Wayati, and He'll bring bi khalqin jadid. He will bring a new creation. Wama dhalika, and that is not alallahi, upon Allah, be aziz. That's not mighty. That's not great. That's not hard on Allah. Wa barazu, and they appear. Barazu, they appear. Baraza mean to be outstanding. So, for example, the fact that these colors, this blue here and black and magenta and green, this is all from the word baraza. They to make something outstanding or to appear, something which is bold. When you have letters that are just like that, and then you have letters which are bold. These are mubarraz. They are something that appear or stand out more than others. Lillahi jami'an, and they will all appear and come and stand out in front of Allah, before Allah, all together. فَقَالَ الضُّعَفَاءُ, so the weak will say, لِلَّذِينَ اسْتَكْبَرُوا, li, to alladhina, those istakbaru, those who were arrogant, those who had kibr, who sought to be big. Inna, indeed, we, kunna, we were, lakum, to you, taba'an, we were following you. This is the weak saying to the arrogant. Inna kunna lakum taba'an, we were to you, indeed we were to you, following. Fahal antum, so hal is a yes or no. Hal antum, so will you, can you, mugnona, mugnona, are you going to be able to make us rich? Are you going to be able to avail us? Anna, avail us. Min adhabillah, from the punishment of Allah, the torment of Allah. Min shay, anything at all. Qalu, they said, or they will say, Lo hadan Allah, if Allah had guided us, lahadaynakum, then certainly, surely we would have guided you. Sawa'un, it is equal, it is the same, alayna, to us. Ajzi'na, ajazina, if we jazina, if we get angry. Am sabarna, or if we are patient. Ma lana, there's not for us, we do not have. Min mahis, we don't have any mahis, place of refuge. وقال الشيطان, and Shaitan said, Lemma, when qudiya al-amr, when the matter was decided. Inna Allah, indeed Allah, wa'adakum, He promised you, wa'ad al-haq, He promised you the promise of truth. Wa wa'adtukum, and I promised, wa'adtu, and I promised, kum, you all. Fa'akhlaftum, fa'akhlaftukum, so I broke my promise. I contradicted my promise. I betrayed you. I contradicted you, or contradicted what I told you. I betrayed you. Wama kana li, it was for me. Ma kana li, it was not for me. Alaykum, over you, min sultan, any authority. I had no authority over you. Illa, except, and da'autukum, except that da'autu, I called you, I invited you all. Fastajabtum, and you responded, you answered, li, you answered me, you responded to me. Fala, so do not, talumuni, talumuni, do not blame me. Talumu, lawmatalaim, the blame of the blamers. Talumuni, do not blame me. Walumu, but blame anfusakum, blame yourselves. Ma ana, I am not. Bi musrichikum, I am not musrich, someone who can help you. Musrichikum, I am not your help. Wama antum, and you are not. Bi musrichiyya, you are not my helper. Inni, indeed I, kafartu, I disbelieved. Bima, in what? Ashraktumuni, ashraktum, in what you associated me. SubhanAllah. I disbelieve in the fact that you associated me as a partner. Min qabl, before. Inna dhalimina, indeed the wrongdoers, the oppressors, the unjust. Lahum, for them, adhabun is a punishment, a torment. Alim, painful. Give me 1 second. What's this ayat number? This is ayat number 22. Give me 1 second. 22 from Ibrahim. I want to find this word musrikh. Why does it mean helper here? Now, musrikh or saracha means to yell, right? To yell and to raise your voice. So here, ana ma ana bi musrikhikum. Basically, I cannot call for help for you. I can't help you. You're in help. You need help, and I can't call for it for you, nor can you call for help for me. That's the connection of that word. I cannot call for help for you, and you can't call for help for me. SubhanAllah. He can't help. Not he can't even call for help. He can't help you. He can't even call for help. SubhanAllah. SubhanAllah. وَأُدْخِلَ, they will be made, they will enter, they will be made to enter. الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا, they will be admitted. They will be made to enter, they will be admitted. الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا, those who believe. وَعَمِلُوا الصَّالِحَاتِ, and perform righteous good deeds. Jannat, they will be admitted into gardens. تَجْرِي مِن تَحْتِهَا, running, flowing underneath them. Al-anhar, rivers. Khalidina, they are those who abide therein forever. Fiha, in them. Bi-idhni, with the permission. Rabbihim, with the leave and the permission of their Lord. Tahiyyatuhum, their greeting, their tahiyya. Tahiyyatul masjid. Tahiyyatul ilahi. Tahiyyatuhum. Tahiyyatuhum, their greeting. Fiha, in it, meaning in the jannat, in the gardens. Salam, is peace. Alam tara, tara, you see. Lam tara, you did not see. Alam tara, did you not see? Kaifa daraballahu, kaifa, how? Daraballahu, Allah struck. Mathalan, Allah struck a parable. Allah set forth a parable. Kalimatan tayyibatan, a good word. Kalimatan, a word. Tayyibatan, a good word. Kashajaratin is like a tree. Tayyibatin, a good tree. Asluha, its roots, its foundation. Thabit is firm. Wafar'uha, and its branches. Fissama are in the sky. Tu'ti, it gives. Ukulaha, it gives its food, its fruit. Kullahin, at all times. Bi'idni rabbiha, with the permission or the leave of its Lord. This ha referring to the shajara or kalima, right? The good word is like a good tree. The good word is la ilaha illallah. Its roots are firm in the ground, its branches high in the sky. It gives its fruit at all times. La ilaha illallah benefits at all times. Bi'idni rabbiha, with the permission of its Lord. وَيَضْرِبُ اللَّهُ الْأَمْثَالِ, and Allah strikes parables. He strikes examples. He sets forth parables. لِلنَّاسِ, for mankind. لَعَلَّهُمْ يَتَّذَكَّرُونَ, perhaps, maybe they will remember. وَمَثَلُ, and the example or the parable. كَلِمَةٍ خَبِيثَةٍ, of an evil word. Kashajaratin, khabithatin, is like a evil tree. Ijtuthat, ijtuthat min folk. Ijtuthat mean to be uprooted, to be plucked out, to be uprooted. Min folk, from above. Al ard, from above the earth. Ma laha, it does not have. Min qarar, doesn't have any stability. Yuthabbitullahu, Allah makes firm. He establishes. Alladhina amanu, those who believe. Bil qawl thabit, with the he makes firm with the firm word. Al qawl, the word or statement. Al thabit, the firm word, the firm statement. Fil hayat dunya, meaning la ilaha illallah, in this life, in this worldly life. Wa fil akhirah, and in the hereafter. Wa yudillullahu, and Allah misguides or causes to go astray. Al-Dhalimeen, the wrongdoers, the oppressors, the unjust. Wa yaf'alullahu, and Allah does ma yasha, what He wants, what He wills, what He desires. Alam tara, did you not see? Illa alladhina, did you not see those? Baddalu, they changed. Ni'matullahi, the favor of Allah, the blessings of Allah, the grace of Allah, the bounty of Allah. Kufran, they changed it into disbelief. وَأَحَلُّوا قَوْمَهُمْ, أَحَلُّوا قَوْمَهُمْ, and they made their people to be Dar al-Bawar, in the land of Dawar, destruction. Bawar, not Dawar, Bawar, the land of Bawar, destruction. SubhanAllah. Jahannam, the hellfire. Yaslawnaha, yaslawnaha, they will burn in it. They will taste it. Yaslawnaha, they will be thrown into it and burn in it. Wa bi'sa al-qarar, wa bi'sa, and how evil, or what an evil qarar, an evil settling, an evil place to settle. Wa ja'alu, and they made lillahi andadan, they made for Allah andad, rivals, the plural of nid. They made for Allah rivals. Li, in order to, or so that, yudillu, they can mislead. An sabilihi, from his way, from his path. Qul, say. Tamatta'u, enjoy. Tamatta'u, enjoy. Fa'inna, for indeed, masirakum, your masir, the place where you are heading. Masirakum, the place where you're heading, the place where you are traveling to. Your destination, ila nar, is a hellfire. Qul, say, li ibadi, say, li to ibadi, to my slaves, to my worshippers. Alladhina amanu, those who believed. Yuqimu as-salata, that they should perform the prayer. They should establish the prayer. وَيُنْفِقُوا, and spend. Mimma, from what? Razaqnahum, what we provided them. Sirran, secretly. وَعَلَانِيَةً, and openly. Min qabl, before. And ya'tiya, before that it comes. Yawmun, before a day comes. La bay'un, there is no trading, there is no bargaining, there is no buying and selling. Fihi, in it, during that day. Wala khilal, nor any khilal, nor friendship, from the word khalil. Give me 1 second. I need a drink. I need to look. Okay, what is the ayah? Is that 31? Okay. Let's stop there, inshallah ta'ala. That's a lot. That was quite a few pages. 2, 4, 6, and a piece. Almost 7 pages if we stop there. That's good, inshallah ta'ala. Basically, basically 7 pages. That's good if we stop there, inshallah. That's a lot. That's a lot. Let me look up something. I was looking up something yesterday I wanted to. For those who may have came in late and were wondering about the word tracks in the Quran yesterday, then we mentioned that in the beginning of the video, in the first few minutes of the video, what we found. So go back to that if you want to know what we said. Tell you. Somebody add up for me, man. Let me see if I can get. No, it's not. This one. This ain't gonna let me see it. Give me a second. Let's just do this. Maybe this will help us. Okay. Anybody got a calculator ready? You need to add up. Let me see if I can find some paper here. 1 second. Something to write on. I know I got a blank page, but somewhere. Come on. Let's see if I can get a blank. There we go. We need 29, 6,144, 3,503, 3,712, 2,837, 3,055. Well, calculator do the work. If your math skills are low, the calculator can add them up. 3,055, 3,344, 1,243, 2,506, 1841, 1947, 1795, and this next one will be our last one for now, 854. Anybody know the total of that? Does anyone know the total of this? Anybody do this work, these calculations for me? Come on, y'all. Show some participation here. No, 3,000, 33,000? Maybe. Let's just assume that the sister's right. 33,170. That's how many words we read up until the end of Surah Al-Ra'd. 33,170 up until Surah Al-Ra'd. So we've also read maybe another 100, 200, 300 words inside of Ibrahim. So we're at close to say 33,500. Close. That's how many words we've read in the Quran so far. So if you were to go through your notebooks now and see how many words have I written down that I just don't know, or that if I had to go through again, I wouldn't write some of them down. Let's just say you wrote 3,300. That's only 10%. If you wrote 3,000 words down from the time we started, that's only 10%, meaning you know 90%. SubhanAllah. You know 90% of the words. If you wrote 6,600, you say, man, that's a lot of words. Man, you still know 80%. You still know 80%. That's a lot. You guys are doing a lot. I'm sure Allah knows best. No one has 6,000 words written down. That should mean then you know 80% of what you're reading. And if that's what it means, then I think you guys are doing excellent. Right? You guys are doing excellent. And if you only have 3,000, it means you know 90%. And if we go through the Quran the second time around and you only write down 1,500 words or 1,600 words, that means you know 95% of what you're reading. It's time to start reading other books now. It's time to start doing the same thing on your own with the books of the Sunnah, Umdat al-Ahkam, 40 Hadith, and so on. You guys know 80, 90%. Even if you said you wrote 10,000 words, that means you know 70%. You understand? So, inshallah, I just wanted to see where we were. We're getting close to the halfway point. There's only 70-some thousand words in the Quran, right? And we'll talk about that more later, inshallah. But just anyway, there's 70-some thousand words in the Quran. So we're about halfway through, almost. And if you guys only wrote down 10,000 words, that means you know 70% of what you're reading. So, and I doubt somebody wrote 10,000. Even if I doubt someone even needed to write 10,000, and Allah knows best. So, Jazakumullah khairan. May Allah bless you. May Allah increase all of you. And inshallah, one day it'll be a time when you don't need to write any word down. Inshallah, there'll be a time when Brother Dawood, Brother Abdullah, Brother Bilal, Sister Nada, and others will be teaching the Quran, whether in the fashion I'm doing it or in a different fashion. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I'll see you guys tomorrow. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.